Hey Bill, it's been a long, long time. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We are here to break down and preview The Last of Us Episode 3 trailer called
Long, long time.
which can surely only be about the fact that Joel and Bill haven't seen each other in a very long time. How long's it been? Not too sure, but in the game it was quite a few years, so I'm going to assume it will be similar to the TV series.
We
So
going with 5 years.
could be 5 years, could be 5 years,
3, 4, 2.
could be. I believe.
A week.
Who knows? We're going to quickly go through the trailer here. We're going to pause the trailer at certain points. We're going to break down what exactly is happening here.
Somber guitar music plays.
This-
Thoughts on that?
Yeah, move on.
So we've got TVs. This is Bill.
This is Bill. It looks like Bill could be one of these, weird. I don't really remember him using like monitors and stuff in the game, but maybe he's a bit more, high tech in the series. Maybe he's got like
Maybe. Well, here he is looking.
cameras, screens. He's got everything. So this is definitely
There's a desktop.
definitely a lot of paranoia
All
here.
the fucking guns.
This guy is well armed.
Not today, you New World Order jackboots.
Looks like he's a bit of a far right, maybe conspiracy theorist.
He's working on some stuff here. Alarm buzzes. He's like,
he's-
somebody's in my territory.
Somebody set off one of Bill's traps. He's now
Like
going to.
how could you even end up in this trap?
I guess there could be like bushes or something, leaves covering it. Or...
Rob, you'd have to be pretty unlucky, like.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anyway, he walks over. Who's
Robert.
that? My name's Frank. Here's the thing, Frank. I like you, Frank.
Alright, so Frank has fallen into one of Bill's traps, and then Bill essentially ties up Frank and has sex with him for the rest of his life. Now, that's not what happens, but I do believe that.
He looks like Joel from the show.
I mean, but, I
Oh,
do.
fuck you, Frank.
Now, we do see Frank's in the trailer here. In the game, Frank was already dead by the time Joel got there, which kind of tells me it could be one of two things. Either in the game, they could be changing it up, they could be having Frank alive, or these could be flashbacks from Bill's perspective. So it could be either one of the two. You want to go for
Is
it?
it not a bit weird, though, that, like, we could be getting flashbacks for this Bill guy? We haven't even seen flashbacks for anyone else?
Yep. I personally,
That'd be a weird concept, in my opinion.
I wouldn't. I don't really think the flashbacks for Bill would work well until we get introduced to Bill. I think you need to know the
Yeah,
character
if we're
first.
getting flashbacks, it needs to be Ellie or Joel.
I think you would want to at least get introduced to the character first before we get flashbacks. And second, I mean, if they do have Frank alive, I don't really like that dynamic. One of the reasons why Bill is so like crazy and unpredictable in the game is because that Frank's died and he's like taking no more chances now. He refuses to like trust anybody. His head's gone. He's completely unpredictable and he has got trust issues. But I mean, if Frank's alive, then that kind of takes away part
That
of
element.
yeah. So
Carrot, though. Carrot's on screen. He's eating here. Looks like he's a meal alone. This looks like a very heavy Bill episode.
now they did say they were going to give Bill a lot more time in this than he got in the game. So
Fair
we'll see.
enough. He's pointing his gun at Frank. This is not an Arby's.
Tell you what, so far we've seen a lot of Frank and Bill. We haven't seen any
Well,
Frank
this,
and
looks like
Joel.
this looks like the same scene, man. So, I mean, Frank could die straight after this. Ellie finds a gun. Look, his beard's a wee bit greyer with two other people at the gates. I'm assuming. Who's that?
I
None
don't,
look like Ellie.
and none of them look like Frank.
Joel's beard looks a bit less. Maybe this is a flashback to another time they met. I don't. That seems a fit. That
Could
seems
be.
messy.
Could one of them be Tess?
Could be. Oh, we got.
Could be Tess and Tommy.
Could be actually kind of. That's what it kind of looked like. But again, got.
Looks like we've got bandits.
That looks like Frank.
I don't think that is Frank.
Leave it like him. Don't know who
It's
this
got
guy
some
is.
Asian looking dude, or it's just a
he's-
fat redneck. I don't know.
Fat redneck.
Looks like Bill's campsite is under attack. We've got Frank looking like he's not looking too good. Bill's not looking in great shape
Looks a
either.
bit like Rick or something.
Call Joel. What the hell? So
Joel, damn
Bill's
it.
telling Frank to call Joel.
Dramatic music. We're on our way. There's leaves. We're smashing through gates. I'm looking at something on my wall. My bloody knife there.
Oh,
That's an ugly. That kind of looks like the one that were Kiss Test, doesn't it?
No.
Similar.
That no, what kind of does put me off with this? That looks like things that you'd order, and that looks like the noodles that you get in the Chinese.
No.
The water bamboo shoots, or whatever. What are they called? Those water sprouts.
Noodles.
Aye, but you get like wee white. You get. I don't think they're quite noodles, but maybe they're supposed to be. But you know those things you get in the
I know what
noodles.
you're on about. Bean sprouts.
I know, but they're kind of that shape.
You know.
But you get them in noodles. They're not. I don't
Fucking
know if they're like. I
disgusting.
don't know if like an onion or something, but. Even the way you can see it coming through the skin,
Oh.
definitely does remind you of the strain. Yeah, bit gruesome.
It does. We'll be fine.
I tell you what, back a wee second, that one on the left definitely looks like Tess. I say definitely, it could be.
I think-
it could be anybody, like, but
I'd say that's probably them leaving him, and he's saying we'll be fine. And then it'll show you Frank dying after they've left, and then we arrive. Sort of deal. No.
wait. So you think Joel meets Frank, then Joel leaves, then Frank dies?
No nugget coupon. We're going to get the introduction of Bill and Frank. Then we're going to see like Joel and Tess and Tommy arrive at this guy's place, and then it's all happy days. I'll be fine. Frank dies, and the episode 3 is actually going to end with Joel
'cause
and Ellie arriving at this guy's place.
Bill looks a lot more respectable here. He looks like kind of clean shaven. He's wearing a nice wee shirt. He looks like a guy that's about to go to Sunday church.
Yeah.
Whereas, I don't know, I feel like when he meets Joel, he just
Don't
looks
know
like
if God would approve of Frank and Bill, but you know.
No, that's well. Maybe he was going to ask for forgiveness.
Come on, God, get jiggy with it. Billy's on a roll.
We don't know. Maybe.
Billy's on a roll.
Anyway, what else? What have we got here? We've got the Last of Us logo.
And then-
HBO.
I think that's
original.
it. That's it.
HBO Max. Choose your plan. And then
That's
we have,
it, guys.
we have more stuff. So there you go. That's our breakdown of the trailer. It's been good so far. So episode 3, it's got a lot to live up to. Could it be the best episode of the series? I don't know. It might be a little bit more. I think episode 3 could be a bit more action packed than the first 2, but we'll see.
I think if it focuses on Bill Frank with a wee Joel flashback, I don't see how it can even compare to the first 2. But anyway.
Wait, hold on. You think it's going to be pretty much a Bill episode with just a little bit of Joel?
Aye, that's what it looks. Well, fuck, is that not what it looks like?
Nah, I can't do that, man. Yeah, you can't have episode 3 with a character that we haven't been introduced
Apparently
to.
this episode's going to be 82 minutes long. No, it's not 82 minutes worth of Bill. I'm hoping it's not Brokeback.
It could be
Bill and
could
Frank.
be 80 minutes he broke back Bill and 2 minutes he Joel arriving. Hey Bill, Bill, where are you?
Right in. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this wee video. Check out the actual predictions. This was the breakdown. Break it down. Peace.